స్టడీ జామ్. ఆండ్రాయిడ్ స్టడీ జామ్ అంటే ఏంటంటే మీరు ఎలా అయితే గూగుల్ క్లౌడ్లో గూగుల్ క్లౌడ్ స్టడీ జామ్ చేశారో దాంట్లో గూగుల్ క్లౌడ్ రిలేటెడ్ ల్యాబ్స్ అనేవి మీరు కంప్లీట్ చేశారు. ఈ ల్యాబ్స్ ద్వారా మీరు ఏం తెలుసుకున్నారు, గూగుల్ క్లౌడ్లో ఎలా వర్క్ చేయాలి, దాని ఇంటర్ఫేస్ ఎలా ఉంటుంది, సో ఇవన్నీ మీరు నేర్చుకున్నారు కదా. సేమ్ అదే వేలో ఇప్పుడు వచ్చేసి ఆండ్రాయిడ్ అనమాట. ఈ ఆండ్రాయిడ్లో మీరు నేర్చుకోవాల్సిన టెక్నాలజీస్ అనేవి ఇక్కడ నేర్పిస్తారు. లైక్ కాట్లిన్. ఈ కాట్లిన్ వచ్చేసి గూగుల్ వాళ్ళు డెవలప్ చేసింది. అండ్ ఈ కాట్లిన్ యూజ్ చేసి మీరు ఆండ్రాయిడ్ అప్లికేషన్స్ని ఎలా క్రియేట్ చేయాలనేది ఈ సిరీస్ యొక్క మెయిన్ ఆబ్జెక్టివ్. అండ్ వీటికి సంబంధించిన ల్యాబ్స్ కూడా మీకు ప్రొవైడ్ చేస్తారు కాబట్టి మీకు ప్రాక్టీస్ అయ్యి by the end of this series and completion of this content resources, you can successfully create a good Android application. So basically Android study jam ante idi. After that let's come to today's session. Today's speaker is Fayaz. He is from third year cyber security. He was participated of Google supported Android internship, and he was a part of Android Campus Fest. So let's give this session to Fayaz. Fayaz, you can continue your session.
Yeah, Rakesh, thank you. First of all, a very happy new year to all of you. And coming to today's section, I'm audible, Rakesh?
Yeah, you are audible.
Yeah. Let me share
you can
my screen.
Present the presentation.
Yeah. Yes, it is visible.
Guys, మీకు కంటెంట్ తెలుగులో కావాలా ఇంగ్లీష్లో కావాలా చెప్పండి. దాంట్లో మాక్సిమం అందరూ తెలుగు అంటున్నారు ఇంతకుముందు. చాట్లు చెప్పండి.
I can comfortable with both.
Okay.
తెలుగులోనే చెప్తాను. Coming to first, today's topic is introduction to Android. So here, first, you all, మీ అందరికి తెలుసు ఆల్రెడీ ఆండ్రాయిడ్ అంటే ఏమని. ఎవరైనా చెప్తారా ఆండ్రాయిడ్ అంటే ఏమని? వాట్ ఈజ్ ఆండ్రాయిడ్? Okay. See this slide. Android is an operating system. As we all know, it is just an operating system. It is the most popular operating system.
Guys, full screen.
Full screen, okay.
Full screen.
Okay. It is based on Linux, and the main point here is it is an open source operating system. What it means is the source code of this program is openly available to everybody. You can edit it, you can convert it as per your needs and requirements. A lot of companies use Android because it is an open source platform, right? Next, Android history. In 2003, Android included was founded. 2003లో Android స్టార్ట్ అయింది. ఒక 4 members ఫ్రెండ్స్ కలిసి దీన్ని స్టార్ట్ చేయడం జరిగింది. దాని తర్వాత దీన్ని గూగుల్ అక్వైర్ చేసింది. వీళ్ళు 2003 నుంచి 2004 2005 వరకు రెగ్యులర్గా కంటిన్యూ చేయడం జరిగింది ఆ 4 ఫ్రెండ్సే. బట్ ఇన్ 2005 దే థాట్ ఇట్ క్యాన్ బి very profitable if they pitch their idea to any big company. సో వాళ్ళ ఐడియాని పిచ్ చేయడం జరిగింది 2005లో. అప్పుడు గూగుల్ దాన్ని అక్వైర్ చేసుకుంది. ఇన్ 2007 గూగుల్ started their Android OS with the help of that 4 people. In 2008, the first Android device HTC Dream was released. This was the first Android mobile. Android OS means operating system mobile. Next, in present, you may know this was the most popular OS in mobile industry. These are the Android versions. In Android versions, we can see the code name. First two are not given any names because they are they started from Cupcake, right? In 2005, Google started from Cupcake and Donut. They will give a sweet name or any dessert name, and also we can see here is this all in alphabetical order. Just a second. Yeah, sorry for disturbance. As you can as you can see this all are in alphabetical order, and yeah, from up to Android 12 I have mentioned, but currently Android 14 has been released. Next, IDE. An IDE is an integrated development environment. IDE అంటే ఇప్పుడు మనం నార్మల్ చూస్తుంటాం విఎస్ కోడ్ అండ్ సి లాంగ్వేజ్ని రన్ చేయాలంటే మనం టర్బో సి ప్లస్ ప్లస్ అవి యూస్ చేస్తుంటాం కదా, సేమ్ అలాగే జావాని రన్ చేయాలంటే విఎస్ కోడ్ యూస్ చేస్తాం. సేమ్ అలాగే ఒక యాప్ని క్రియేట్ చేయాలంటే వీఆర్ యూజింగ్ ఆండ్రాయిడ్ స్టూడియో. ఆండ్రాయిడ్ స్టూడియో ఇస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ఇట్ ఈస్ just an IDE, integrated development environment. That's it. It provides code editor, autocomplete, debugger, build automation tools, emulator, integration with SDKs. SDKs అంటే సాఫ్ట్వేర్ డెవలప్మెంట్ కిట్స్ అండ్ లైబ్రరీస్. దిస్ ఆల్ ఇంటగ్రేటెడ్ ఎన్విరాన్మెంట్. వీ క్యాన్ మనం ఎలా అంటే వేరేవి అన్నీ సపరేట్గా తీసుకోవాల్సిన అవసరం ఉండదు. అన్నీ ఒకటే చోటు ఉంటే వీ క్యాన్ ఈజీలీ బిల్డ్ దేర్. అండ్ కమింగ్ టు ఆండ్రాయిడ్ యాప్. Android app is nothing but an application with Android OS is known as Android app. These are mainly two types, static and dynamic. Static అంటే ఏం లేదు, మనకి ఇంటర్నెట్ కనెక్షన్ లేకుండానే ఆఫ్లైన్లోనే డైరెక్ట్ మనం రన్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. వాటిని స్టాటిక్ యాప్స్ అంటారు. ఎగ్జాంపుల్ చెప్పాలంటే క్యాలిక్యులేటర్కి ఇంటర్నెట్తో ఏం యూజ్ లేదు. వితౌట్ ఇంటర్నెట్ క్యాన్ వీ ఆల్సో రన్ ది క్యాలిక్యులేటర్ యాప్, రైట్? And coming to dynamic apps, this needs an internet connection. This need to be have an server and a database. This type of apps called as dynamic apps. Examples, any social media app, any e-commerce app, like that. Okay, let's set up the Android Studio. Go for any browser you want and search for download Android Studio.
If you want to set up Android Studio right now, you can set up in your laptop if available.
Yeah, if you have laptops, you can set up right now. Are anybody going to set up right now? Just message in the chat. Anybody have laptop with you right now?
Yeah,
Okay.
most of you are ready with your laptop. You
Yeah,
can set up your Android Studio now, and we will be sharing this session in YouTube also. So if anyone missed that, you can see in YouTube and set up
yeah.
your Android Studio.
It is a large file. If you are not downloaded it, it takes time. So we cannot stop section for your download time. So just see here and do it after some time when it is completes download. Okay. Here, this is the main domain, developer.android.com. Just click on here.
Can
You
you
will
share
see
the
this.
link, please?
Yeah. this is the correct website. Just click on that link, you will be here. You can see lot of things here. You can learn from this web page also. And just click on this. This is the latest version we have right now. You click on this and read all this if you want, and agree this. Click on download. If you are using Mac or Linux, it will automatically detects the OS, and according to that it will download as per your OS. So you don't need to worry about it is showing Windows. If you are using Linux or if you are using Mac, it will automatically shows according to it. Just click on download. It will be start downloading here, but I have already downloaded, so I don't want to download it again. Here already there is a file. Yeah, it, it's saying that you have already have an Android Studio. If I am going to uninstall it right now, it will be going to trouble us if it is not installed properly. So I am not going to uninstall it, but you can simply install it by clicking next and accept the license, and it will be automatically installed. Similarly, if any software we install, same as any software, we can install this one also. Okay. After installing, you can you can see a screen. I will open it. Sorry, I have not closed it. Okay, no problem. File, close project. Right. After setting up, after installing this Android Studio, it will looks like this. You don't have this day one project. I have just checked whether the it's not my laptop, so I have checked whether all the configuration are correct or not. And if you see only the screens on this one, you will not able to see this one because you are the new one. Okay. Here project means what the project we are going to do. Here we have three options: new project, open, get from VCS. And new project means we can create directly new project. Open means have any project we can open it. Openly we can open if any of the already we have worked in any. If there is in our, we can directly from by opening from here, or we can get from a VS Code or any GitHub. If there is already a project in GitHub, we can directly get it from there. Customize. We can. These are the normal settings of Android Studio. What theme we are going to use. Watch ID font. You can change it from here. And key maps, which we are going to use. We always it may be Windows only. And plugins, we don't go for any of this. We want to any means these are like themes. Okay, some plugins are used for some projects only. We have Flutter here. If you want to create iOS apps, we are going to use Flutter. For that time, we have to install this plugin. Okay, I hope you get the point.
If you want any kind of new features, we will use these extensions in VS Code, right? Same
Ah,
type,
yes.
we will use plugins in
Ah,
this Android Studio.
yeah.
So
Exactly.
this is Android Studio is similar with PyCharm. If you use PyCharm application, it will be similar with Android Studio. This interface, all these things. Okay,
Yeah.
this is just how to use this IDE things.
Just on new project. We have options. We have some templates here. These are predefined templates. Okay, this all this we can. Okay, no problem. Here only we can discuss it. We have templates here. Means if you want to edit any photo in Canva like websites, we have predefined templates, right? Same like this, we in this also we have this type of templates. This one in WhatsApp, and this one is this bottom navigation in YouTube and Instagram, and this is navigation whenever you have any profile, the side menu will be pop up, right? Like this we can directly use these templates without writing any code. From the from at this point we can start our project. Here we don't know about anything, right? So we are starting with empty views. Means it will nothing, it is not going to give you anything. You have to write it from scratch, not completely from scratch. It will give something, but not these options like this has a lot options, right? But in this we there is no options. It will from scratch only. Okay, if you want to create from phone and tablet, we are going to use this. If you are going to do it for any watches, you can do it. Okay, you can do for watch, you can do for televisions, you can do for automobiles. You want to create an application, you can create for these products also, not only phone and tablet only. You can do for watches, television, and automobile devices. You can do that. And one more thing I have to miss it here is the first time Android is started uh, for the by the motto of creating an OS for cameras, not for mobile phone. At that point of time, there is no smart mobiles, there is no so-called operating systems. So they thought to create a digitalized thing. So they have started that company. But as I said earlier, it was taken by the Google, and now it is running by the Google. Now I am going to select this MTU, click on next, and here this is the main thing. We are going to name our app. Here I'm going to name it as what, GDSC. Yeah, GDSC. You can name it as per your wish. There is no any restrictions to give name, but here some restrictions are there for package name. In package name, the operating system, whenever we install an app in our mobile phone, the operating system uh, identify our app based on this package name only. If two apps have same package name, it will confuse. It will not going to open one app. It only opens another app. So make sure that there is make sure that no other name should be what we call uh, it should be unique. Okay, the name should be very unique. If you have registered a domain name, give your domain name, because nobody have duplicate domains, right? So if you have a website, if you have a domain name, you can give your domain name here, so that it will not duplicate if you anybody uses it. Okay, next we have location. We can save our project as per our choice. We can select it, but at default it will goes under Android Studio projects. It will create a folder whenever we install this Android Studio. Okay, and language. Here we can use two languages. First one is Java and second one is Kotlin. Most of the today's apps are using Kotlin only. But in today's class we are going to use Java. From tomorrow onwards we are going to use Kotlin. Okay, I will be using Java only. Okay. Next, minimum SDK. SDK means, as I already said you, software development kit. this one API level. What it, what it means is, when you are creating an app, what is the minimum SDK? Means below that version, your app not going to work on it. Okay, after that version only your app is going to work. So select it as per your needs and requirements. Most of us will select Android 7 to 8. 93% of the devices in the world will run your app. Make sure it goes 95 like that. Android 8, 8.1. Okay, 6. Okay, I hope you get the point here. If you use Android 6 below version, then your app is not going to work in that mobile phone. Okay, so give it according to your needs. Like if if you add advanced features, the app not going to work in Android 6 or Android 5. So at that time you have to choose whichever feature you are going to use. Is that supported API, is what level API that it supports, you have to choose that. Okay, for basics we only use Android 6. Okay, this one don't we don't use this one, just as per recommended we set it. We have some warning here, already exist at this specific project location and it is not empty. Okay, we have done something here, and the studio project already exists at the specified location and it is not empty. Okay, no problem.
Yeah, guys, those are the just configurations for starting your project. So it will create a GDSC folder in that path. Like he showed a path, right, where our project will save. So it will create a new folder in that path with the name of GDSC, and after that, it will add the configurations there. So what kind of languages we are using, which versions of the language are we are going to using in that project, and he particularly showed right Android versions. So basically, when Android is developed, it came with very less features, and the apps that supported in those versions are very less functionalities. They have very less functionalities in working. So as the Android versions increase, the functionalities of the apps also increase. So to uh, uh, to get more functionalities from our applications, we should also have enough level of technical support from the Android. So they introduce different levels of Android versions. According to the functionalities of our application, we should choose our Android version. Okay, please make sure to check these things while creating an application. Not only in Android, it is global for any project development. I hope this will help you.
Yeah,
As you can continue.
yeah. As you can see on the screen, it will going to sync the project. Okay, it will created a project. I don't know how many members have observed that whenever I clicked on finish of that configurations, it has uh, stated here Gradle build. That means the whole project, the languages we are using, the configurations we are using, all the things are going to build here. It takes time. That time Rakesh have told you about that previous one. Okay. After creating this, we have two files here: dot activity main.xml and main activity.java. Okay. Before this, we will explain these things here. App. Sorry, 1 minute. Until this, you have any doubts? Are you able to follow, or I am going any kind of speed or slow? I need some
As if you want
messages.
any kind of if you have any kind of doubts, if you want to talk with us, please message in the chat session. I can give access for you. You can talk with us. You can directly ask your doubts.
Yeah, until now, are you able to understand? Understood the class? Yeah, thanks, bro, for the quick reply. Yeah, creating our project, we have two files here. One is act- activity main.xml and second one is main activity.java. This one is an user interface page. I may minimize this one. Okay, you can now see clearly. This is screen, our app first screen, or you can say an activity. Activity means, okay, it will not understood by you. Okay, yeah. It is a screen. Okay, in every app we open something, like in WhatsApp we have charts, status. Every one page is known as a screen. In Android Studio we will name it as activity. Okay, every screen, when you open an WhatsApp, in charts you will see one page, in status you will see another page, in call session you will see another page. Okay, like that we call it as activity. This is one single activity. Okay, when I'm not going to explain anything, but just here you can see there is a run option. Whenever you click on this, if it, the app going to run. Before that, I want to explain one thing. There is an device here, Pixel 3a API. I have downloaded it. When you are firstly download Android Studio, then only the a pop-up will be shown by Android Studio stating that you want to download an Android virtual device, which means it is a device. We can run our Android app in two methods in this Android Studio. The first one is using a physical device, means your mobile phone. You can download it on you, install it on your mobile phone, which have, which is created by you. That app you can directly download it on your own mobile phone and you can test it. Otherwise, you can use an virtual device. You can download it from here also. I think this is newer version. Okay, after running only we can get an ABD manager. From there, we can install. I will show you that one also. But if you are installing this version, at the starting of installation only it will ask you if you are willing to install an Android virtual device. Please check that box. There is a check-in box. Check that box, then you will automatically get this one, like this. This is used as a mobile phone, a virtual mobile phone here. Whenever we click on this run app, the created app, this one, will be shown in that mobile phone. It will automatically install it and it will show us how it was looking and how it was working. We can debug there. Okay, I'm going to run it. Whenever I clicked on run app, it start Gradle build, right? What Gradle means is we have everything, right? We have this languages, what the this Java language, and this one is design and other libraries. We have everything, but we have to work it all together, right? The Gradle will do that one. It will create, deploy different type of libraries and all the features in the Android Studio at one place. It is like a chef in the kitchen. Without chef we can do anything, right? So it was started. I hope turn it on. Yeah, you can see is hello world has shown in this one. We can add any buttons or any text views. I will explain what this is, but I'm just showing you how it will looks. Okay, how why I'm dragging this one. I will explain it everything. Don't worry about it. Right? There was a button here. I have not tied it to anything. Just imagine this has a rope. I'm going to tie it. Okay, but this one I have tied four sides, but this one I have not tied anything. So observe this. What will it happens? I'm refreshing. Right, you can see button is gone for up. It will not showing clearly, and test view is shown at the start of the activity. Means because we have not tied this one. Okay, we have to tie this one to this. Okay, now it will come here. Right, you can see like this. We use buttons. This was the basic one, but I will explain you clearly. But I am showing you how an app will run. Okay, and coming to this one, it will act as on our mobile phone. This one also have every features like our physical mobile phone. The way our physical mobile phone works, it will also works in that way only. We also have every options like internet, Bluetooth. We don't have flashlight. Okay, don't think that will give you a light from this. Okay, and coming to next one, we will clearly explain this after some time. Just give me some time to explain this one. Right here we will see the a folder called app. To create an Android project, we will mainly have two things. One is app and another one is Gradle. This also have module level and project level. These are two main files. These are in minimum SDK name of our package name. All the things are defined here. And the main thing is dependencies. If you are going to use any dependencies are nothing but any libraries. You are going to use third party libraries dependencies. Okay, this is main important here. Here we don't define anything, so these all are automatically created. You don't need to create it on your own. Just you can configure it as per your needs and requirements. Okay, coming to app, here we have a lot of files, right? First one is manifest. The manifest file is the heart of the your Android app. Means all the controls are from the manifest file only. We can give permissions or any, we are going to create any other activity, anything we are going to do in our app, we have to mention it in our manifest file. Has a simple definition. Manifest means what are we are going to do, we will already have a manifest, right? Same in this also we have Android manifest file. In this we have all the control of the Android. Here you can see uh, backup, whether your app has to be backed or not. If you are storing any data in your app, it should be backed up or not. These all things are defined in this. And icon, which icon you have to show. This is the icon, we can change it as per our needs. And activity, we only have created yet only one activity, right? This one, only one activity. Okay, So it will showing only one activity. It will open here and it closed here. And this one is launcher, means whenever I open our app, this app, the first page we see is going to be this page. This is the launcher page. We can change it if we are going, if we want to show another screen, then we just simply copy it and paste it on that page. That page will show first and this one become next. Okay, this is the manifest file. Coming to next one, we have Java. In Java, this android test we don't use it yet we don't use that one. In this com.gdsc, this is, you observe this is our package name. When when we are created this project, we have given the package name has like this. Okay, this will come here. In that, we have main activity. This is the Java file. If you are going to create in Kotlin, it will create it as .kt.kotlin file. But as per now, we are going to create in Java, it will showing as .java file. We can write whole code here only. Okay, the main, this one, this page and this page are two main things here. These two, the combination of these two are called as activity. Okay, you can simply say that this is front end. And what should we do when we click on this button? That going to be placed, that code going to be placed here. Okay, and I hope it clears you. Next, these two are not, we are not going to use at this point of time. Just let this one also, it is automatically generated Java file. We don't need that. One is resources. In this resources, we have a lot of files. One is drawable. In drawable, we have this .xml file, which is this picture. It is nothing but, this file is nothing but this picture. Okay, what this picture says about it, it is an launcher background. In our app, we have a background. I hope we can see it here. Okay, GDSC. This one, this launcher background, green color. You can see green color, right? That background is this picture. This is that background. Okay, we can do it. This is that front part of that icon is this picture, and the background of that icon is this one. Okay, with your own images. Don't get scared by looking with your image. It will automatically it for you. The main advantage of this Android Studio is that it will automatically generate everything. You don't need writing code from scratch. If you know basics, it will automatically
Huh?
done for you.
I'll wait. Someone are saying that you are not audible. It is audible to me. Can anyone confirm he is audible or not? Yeah, maybe the issue with your internet.
12 for 6.
So please check your internet connection.
Okay, now it is audible. Okay, now
Some of
audible.
you are saying that not audible. Two members have said it is you are not audible. Try to check your internet connection and your volume levels in your device or any other devices that you are using to hear this audio. Yeah, it is audible to us. Maybe a problem with your device. So please check your devices first. or else you can rejoin this meet. No problem. You can end this meet, go back and rejoin this meet. Uh, Check that helps you. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Fires, you can continue. Your screen is off. Kindly share your screen. Okay, guys, hold on. Fires is rejoining the session. Maybe he is rejoining the session. He left the session. Hold on 1 minute. He will join in 1 minute. Yeah, he is back.
I'm audible, Rakesh?
Yes, you are audible.
Yeah, okay. Sorry for disturbance, guys. Some internet glitch. Let me share my screen. Yeah, is my screen is visible?
Yeah, it is visible.
Yeah. Yeah, in this we have different size pictures. Okay, this one has different side, this one has different side, this one has different side. This is because according to your mobile phone, it will show this icon. Okay, so we have to place this all type of this size photos to get a better user experience. If you are using any large tablet, you have to shown a different size image, right? So for that purpose we have different files. As per the device, it automatically selects the picture and shows it to the user. Okay, and in this all are in XML. Okay, this is the main reason we are going to use Kotlin. This is the main, because in Kotlin we don't want to, we are not going to use this all type of files. A single file can be placed and it will automatically generates it. So that's why we use Kotlin. But is it not topic here? Okay, same like this one. It is an round launcher. The picture is in round shape. For different purposes we have different size and different shape pictures. If you want to change your icon of your app, we have to change these settings. Okay, next one we have values. In values we have string.xml, colors.xml. Colors is if you are going to use any colors in your project, you can define here and you use as per your needs. Like I can going to define a color. I don't know what the code of my color. Just I'm going to copy this one and going to paste here. It will give white, right? Just change it as per unit from here. I'm going to place it as red and change its name. Okay. From now, whenever you are going to call this red, then you will see this color in your enter project. Next we have strings. Okay, strings, as you all know, strings means nothing but an variable name. Naming something is known as string. Okay, I hope you know about strings I'm not clearly going to explain it. I hope you know about that. Here you can define any strings you want. Sorry, I'm not going to define anything. It's a time wasting thing. We don't use at this point of time. So I'm not going to define this one also. And next one is themes. What themes we are going to use? Here we are using no action word day night theme. We can change it. Okay, this one for a dark mode and this one for light mode. These are all in the values. Next one is if you want to define or configure any rules, we have to place it here and we can use that one. Okay, and this is automatically generated one, we don't need it. I hope I have explained the rest. Resources and this one and this. Yeah, I have completed everything. And here we have different levels, means project one. In project we have different, these all are at first at starting of this project. I have we can see Gradle build, right? The Gradle has built a lot of things. You can see everything from here, what libraries we are used, how it will looks. Okay, all our things are placed here in app. In build only we have everything. Okay, so I'm not going to use this. Just packages, everything, you are not going to use this one, so don't need to worry about this. Just place it as Android, and in that only we are going to edit it and create our product. Okay, I'm going to close all of this. Okay, this one, coming to this activity, I'm going to close this. And yeah, coming to this one, this is the main user interface. Okay, main user interface of our app. Users going to what it say, interact with this one only. Okay, here we have a lot of options like text, buttons, widgets, layouts, containers. We can directly drag and drop from here, or we can use, here we have three options. One is split. You can see the code of this one all over here, and we also have only code option, and we also have only design option. Okay, it is better to use split. For that, if you are going to use this one, I'm not said this one before, right? Yeah, this is an .xml file. .xml means extensible markup language. It similarly looks like HTML. Okay, in this we have a lot of attributes only. In HTML we have a lot of options, but here we can simply have an attribute and their value, their name. That's it. We don't have a lot of things here. This one is easy one. Okay, if you don't know this one, don't worry, you can directly use this one, drag and drop option. From this, you don't need to write any code. It will directly automatically writes on its own. So I'm going to show you. Yeah, these are common views we are going to see. First one is test view. Okay, test view is nothing but whenever we want to show something on the screen, we use this test view, like name of our app, or any sentence, or any title. Then we are going to use this test view, or we are going to show some results. Like for that purpose, we are going to use this test view. And next one is button. As you all know, button is used to do some action. Okay, whenever we are going to use a button, that means if user interacts with that button, what should supposed to be happen, it should be defined using the button. Okay, next one is image view. In image view, whenever we are going to show some images in our app, we have to use this image view. Okay, if you want, okay, I will be drag here. Yeah, it will ask for something. I will just, at this time I'm just using this sample already default picture. It will look like this. We have to constrain it, like we have to tie it. We tie it because we don't want to move it whenever we run our app. We don't attach it. What happens means, it imagine like these are our springs. Okay, whenever this spring is not placed, which means this spring is not there, uh, this side spring will, um, what we can say, attracts it. Okay, whenever we place this spring also, it will get balanced. Otherwise it will attracted by one side. So if you are not going to use this springs, okay, I will call it as springs. Okay, if you are not going to use these springs in runtime, after running your app, it may be going to be not so much good. Okay, yeah, this one image, just now we can move it like this. I'm going to press test view between this. I will tie it with this. Yeah, like this we can place an image and a test view and a button and then recycle view. Recycle view is nothing but, I will explain it when we discuss a lot after some time. At this time, we will not going to clarify exactly what it means. Okay, in test we have different type of tests. We can show a plain test. Plain test we are going to use when we are going to take input from the user. At that point, we are going to use this plain test. As you can see, okay, here user can enter the name or something which we want. We can get the input from the user by using a plain text, and by using a password means the test will not show. We can show dots there, like that. We have a lot of options here. Password, numerical password. If you are using only numbers in your password, then you can use this one. Or you can asking user an email, you can use this text view. Or using a phone, we can have like this, lot of options here. Same as for buttons, we have image button, chip group, and chip. These are like radio buttons, one click. Okay, toggle button, switch, floating button. You can see in YouTube, to create shots, we have this option plus button, right? Coming to widgets. Widgets, as we all know, we have option in our Android mobile also. We have different type of widgets, and in our system also we have widgets. I don't want to explain the exact definition of widgets. You may know about that. Uh, Here we have different type of views: image view, normal view, web view. By using web view, we can place entire website in our app. Okay, video view. If you are going to play any video in our app, we are going to use video view. Same exactly like that. Calendar view, this clock. If you are using any alarm type app, you are going to use this one. Progress bar is nothing but the loading one. Whenever the video is not going to play, The circle loading bar is this one only, and a progress bar, seeker bar. We have this type of lot of their layouts. In layouts is nothing but a root element in this activity. Means if we show this code under this constraint layout only, we are going to place all our test view button, test views, or anything. We are going to place in this, in between this only. Okay, what that means is this is the root one here, this is the root one here. Okay, and in that we can place anything, but in test view we are not going to place any another test view here. Okay, we are going to place in root element, or we can call it as, yeah, root tag. In root tag only we are going to place another group of elements, views. Okay, same for this, we have different type of root ones, layouts. You can say it has layout. Okay, for the, yeah, here you can see linear layout, which one is horizontal. This one you can see. Okay, I'm going to show you by searching it on web. Linear layout, vertical, Android images. As you can see, yeah, this one. This is a linear layout which is vertical. Every view you are going to place, it will be placed one by one. The first one will be like this, and the under that only the second one will be placed. After that only the third one will be placed. This is an vertical one. In horizontal one you can see like this. This one, this is the bigger one. Okay, in vertical you can place, this is the one thing, and this one is second one. Okay, like this you will go, this is one, this is second, like that. In vertical you go by step by step. I hope you get the point. Okay, frame layout, we will show all the frames. Okay, table layout, we can show it in table wise, table row, or space. We have different type of layouts. The main layouts we are going to use these three only. Okay, containers. Containers we are going to use to store any type of data. We are going to use these containers. Okay, spinner, we have recycle view. Recycle view is nothing but it look similar to this one. This one, recycle view, but it will occupy whole screen until the how many items the recycle view have. Up to that it will occupies the storage, and it will show until when you are going to scroll it up, it will going to show you all the content until it ends. Similar to YouTube videos, whenever you are going to scroll it up, it will goes on until in YouTube there is no end, right? So you will get a lot. Okay, in scroll view, whenever you want to scroll something, you have to use the scroll view. Without the scroll view we are not able to scroll. Okay, and a horizontal scroll view, you want to scroll like this in a horizontal way, you have to use this horizontal scroll view. We use all this one by one. Okay, don't worry, I am only explaining in theory way, I'm not showing any usage. We will use this all the things in our projects in future days. We have 7 days, right? We can use all these things. Don't worry about it. Just today's class is about introduction, so I'm going to explain everything so that doing project time you're not able to, you can get an idea what these things are. Okay, at that time I'm not going to explain it again, so I'm explaining it right now. Okay, this we have lot of helpers like layers, flows, how they should be shown, and the image filter button. Like this we have, if you want to use any map in our app, we have to use this layout only. Okay, map view and ad view. If you are going to show any ads in your app, if you wish you have to show ads, you have to use this ad view. And list view, list view and recycle view are similar to each other. Okay, relative layout we have same like a linear layout. This relative layout also works same like that. Yeah, I hope I have explained everything. Okay, this whenever we drag and drop this here, you can see here in component tree every details of your screen will be placed here. Okay, you can move it from here also. It will step by step, it will clearly shown how you are placed this all the views in this constant layout. Okay, whenever you want to change the text of this test view, I will zoom it so that you can clearly see it. Yeah, here is a test view, right? How we can edit this one is, you can directly edit it by using your code. Here you can edit this test view place. I will place GDSC. Okay, it will going to be replaced here. Or you are not going to use this XML file, you can use directly design option itself. Here we have palette here. In this palette we have every option. So everything in this code you are going to do, that all things are going to be done in this palette only. Okay, you don't need to learn that XML language. It is not very tough language, but no need na, so can't, we can ignore that one. We can directly use drag and drop. After learning Kotlin, you don't need to do this UI related things in this drag and drop. You can directly use Jetpacks. I will explain that in later classes. Okay, here I'm placing GDSC only. And if you want to increase the size, there are a lot options here. So I'm just type here test size. You can see here 20. You can see this one is bigger one. Type 16, then you can clearly observe SP. You have to write SP 20. Right, you can see it clearly. Similarly, if you want to change color, you can simply use the search option. You can search it color. I have to select this one first, then only I will get options to change. Okay, from here we can change red. Text color highlight, text color link, text color this one. Okay, we can change directly. Okay, and if you want to give any padding or something, you can directly do it. This you can select this all attributes. There is a lot of options there. Okay, and remember one thing, you don't need to remember all of things. By practicing you will definitely know what to do. Okay, no need to remember all of these things. Okay, nobody knows all these things, even the developers. Okay, This is what how it looks like. And okay, just we are going to run this one. I have clicked this run button. The graded build started and launching the app. Okay, we have not constant this button one with any of this. Yeah, we have done it. Okay, this one. So that's why it has reached to the top of this screen. Okay, yeah. And another one is whenever you have created an app like this, and if you are going to see what is internally happening, you can see like this open lockout. In lockout you can see all the processes which are going to happen in that mobile phone will going to be shown like this. Unable to match desired swap behavior. If you are getting any error, runtime error, you can know the root cause of that error from this lockout. This is the main feature that Android Studio have. Okay, now we will do something by using this all the things, like can we do an addition app by using all these things? Let me know in the chat. Yeah, we don't have much time also. Yeah, okay. I will create a small addition app. You don't need all of this. I'm going to remove. Just select it and press delete. It will delete, or otherwise you can delete it from here. Okay, by right clicking you can going to delete it. Yeah, it should be here only, so that we can take input from the user a number. By we can change this one to addition. For that sometime I'm minimizing that one, and taking palette so that I can change this button test to add. Okay, this hello world also don't need, just I'm going to delete one. Okay, you can tie it by using here also. Okay, don't worry, we have a lot of options. Okay, the photo will be at top only. And okay, I'm going to tie it to this one. This is comes at bottom. You can give a number so that it will margin from the margin. Okay, like 30. You can give 90 here. It goes up. Yeah, we need another test for input purpose. So I'm going to use plain test again here. I'm going to attach this to top to edit test bottom. Okay, place this to this one. No need of this much gap. from below removing it will goes to 1. Okay, enter the value. I'm going to change the test view value. Enter the value. For this one I'm going to change enter the second value. Okay, and one more thing, main important thing here is we have to provide an id for this test view. For everything we are going to place here, we have to provide an id for this. The first option we have id here. We can provide it as value 1 or number 1. The refractor rename. Whenever you rename something, some views in your project, it will ask for refractor. Refractor means at any file this name is there, means the previous name is there, edit test. It will refract means it will change that name, rename it from in every file of this project. Okay, for that we have to choose refractor. Then only we can able to rename everything in every file. This test will be renamed with the id we have provided here. Number 2. Okay, refract. Okay, we have successfully done that. And this add button we also have to give this one also id. I'm just giving btn refractor. Okay, I'm tied up with this. Okay, yeah, it looks quite good now. Why it's not going to? Okay, all right, now it looks somewhat good. Okay, now coming to .java active file. Here we are going to write code of our program. We can write in Java only because here we are using Java. So we are going to write in Java only. So for first we have to mention what we are going to use. We have a test view. Whenever you start writing first letter, the suggestions are shown like this. We have lot of suggestions there. So this one also you are not going to remember anything. You can just know how to use and what to use. That much is efficient. Okay, this press enter. You have test view. We have to name this test view. I'm going to use test view. Okay, equals to, we have two test views, right? Test view 1 and test view 2. I have named two things. Maybe you worried about what this all of this one. I will explain every line of this code in next class, because we have to know about what a class means, what object means. Then only we can able to understand this all these OOP concepts like extends. Okay, so in next class I'm going to explain Kotlin with OOPs concepts. Then after you can easily know what is happened here. Okay, so now you can simply see what's going to happen. Okay, in we have button also, right? We have to save button. If you are going to get any error, it will show a red color. And when you are going to place this arrow mark in that one, it will suggest something. Okay, here it's suggesting that input class cannot resolve symbol button. What is stating that you don't know what button is. So if you are not going to import this class, it does not have any sense, right? So we have to import this class. Import class. You can see in this import it automatically imported. Okay. Now it gone. The error is gone. You can name it as, I will name it as button itself. Okay. Now you have to initialize the button, means you have told this test view has this test one. Okay, but which test view is this test view? You have to mention that one. For that we use test view 1 equals to find view by id. We use this function find view by id to know the uh, which test view we are going to use, this one or this one. We call it based on this id value. Okay, similarly find view by id, I don't know why it is giving some error. Find view by id or dot id dot, then we have to give the id. What we have given their id, see there, the first one we are given number one, right? Here also we have to give number one. Okay, it will showing some error in this version only. This error is occurring, just ignore this one. Yeah, you will get option there only whenever you place an this mouse on that error, it will show some suggestions. Okay, and next one is test view 2 equals to find view by id or dot id dot number 2. And you may got some doubt what this r and id. This is nothing but r means resource, id means, as you all know, this id. Why we are giving this r means this activity dot slash main dot xml is placed in resource, right? In this resource only this layout file is have. Okay, in this file only we have named id. If you see the code, you can see the file is placed in resources and the id is placed in this file, right? This is step by step. Similarly, for that only we use first resource dot id dot number. Okay, yeah. Next one, button. We should explain which button we are going to use. R dot id dot, I have given id button, right? btn. Yeah, now we have initialized everything. Okay, now we are going to use set on click listener. Okay, design. Yeah, we have to perform addition. Whenever the user clicks on this button, we have to perform addition. Okay, for that this one is btn button id. We are going to use here btn dot set on click listener. Why we use this method means whenever user clicks on this, that time this I will explain it by writing this one, set on this. I am very weak at spellings, so I will use this method itself. New view dot click on listener. Okay, you will get the option. Just press enter. It will automatically get the code for you. Okay, whenever we use set on click listener means whenever we click on that button, the code inside this block will be going to execute. That is the point here. Okay, whenever we click on this, in this block code will be going to execute. So we have to add these two numbers in this code only. in this block. Okay, I hope you get the point. Why we use set on click listener means whenever we have to listen the click from the user, we have to use this on click listener. Why we use this new keyword, we will explain in the class and objects that time. Okay, we have only one method in this one, on click method. On click, what we have to show. Okay, now I'm going to write the code here. First one is, whenever we are, okay, the user going to give test in this block, right? So we have to get the test which are placed in this input field. Okay, for that we are going to use, it is a string, right? First thing is, it is a string. Okay, it is a string one. Why it is string means, in anything in this input fields we get a value. In Android Studio, in this projects, everything we get in a string form only. Okay, we don't get any numbers. String, I will name it as number one value, right? It is number one string equals to, what we will get from this is what we have defined, this one, test view one, right? That we are going to use here. Test view one get test. Okay, get test dot to string. What I have done here is, from the test view get the test, I have called this method or function, what will we say. Okay, I have called this function get test. It will get the test, it will convert it to string. Okay, then the whole value will be stored in nums1.str. I hope you get the point. Next one also we have to get this number to str. Okay, that tst view to, right, dot get test dot to string. Okay, we have taken two numbers, right? We have to check it, we have to check it for whether it is empty or not. First we have to check whether this num1 str is not equals to empty. Is empty, we use function is empty to check whether it is empty or not. If it is not empty, then only we are going to add the values. If it is empty, we are just skip the value. Okay, next one, not num2 str dot is empty. Yeah, in this if condition we are going to write our addition value. To add the number, the number must be in integer, right? But here we will get the values in string, right? So we have to change it in integer. Integer n1, I'm going to name it as n1 equals to integer typecasting we have to use here, integer dot, I think parse int. Okay, parse int, which value we have to parse, that number one str. Okay, similarly for n2 equals to integer dot parse int num2 str. Okay, we can write similarly as another value, addition equals to n1 plus n2. Now we have done with addition. Okay, now we have to show this addition value, right? To show addition value, we will just put, we have to use a test view where we have to show this one. We don't have anything to show, right? So we can use this another test view here or here. Yeah, it will be look good. We will place here. It should be beside this so that it clearly visible. Okay, I'm going to size, change the size of this one. Test size. Here we have, I will say 40 sp. Yeah, it is more than enough. I think 30 sp is more than enough. Now I have to give an ID name here for this one. I will give result. I will give refractor so that it will change everywhere. Okay, now in test view only I have given something result. We can give anything here. Here we have to mention that one result equals to find VYID or dot id dot result. Okay, in this result test only I have to show my value. Okay, result test view dot set test this addition value. Okay, right, but I think I have not changed this one. You can see here is input type is test, right, here, but we have to take input type is number. This one also number. Okay, this is one is basic one. I hope it will work fine. I'll refresh it. Yeah, it looks fine, but I hope it also works fine. 5, the test, right, I have to change it in next build. 5 plus 5, I'm going to click on add. Oh, our app is going to crash. Something is happened, right? So at this time I'm going to use this logcat so that I can see the error what's happened. And this time I write 5 5 plus 5. Okay, right, running fine. When I click add, something has happened. What happened? Yeah, we get the error. String resource ID. You can see here the ID is mismatched. What means is we have directly try to print our addition which is in integer. As I already told you, whenever we get input from the user should be in string, right? Whenever we output from the app, it also should be in string only. So then we will change it to string addition or any variable whichever you want to give equals to string dot value of which value we have in the string addition value, right? Now I'm going to print this addition value add. I hope at this time it will going to work fine. Yeah, I have not changed this one also. Okay, 5. Yeah, we'll get addition as you can see on the screen. I hope you understood. Let me know in the chat box. Yeah, you can just whenever we refresh our app, you can see on the screen is we are getting test in our input field, right? This is happened because we are placed some test in our test views. We have to remove this one test, enter your value. In this place, we can write, I will also use design. It makes it easier. Whenever we are here, just type hint. In hint, you can write any test, right? Enter the second value. Okay. In this also, I am going to write enter the value. When you use hint instead of test, it will automatically uh, removes whenever we click on this input field. Let me see here. Yeah, you can see here, enter the value, right? Just whenever I click, it will not going to do any with uh, it will escape. Okay, it will remove automatically. 6, pressing add 11. Similarly, we can do subtraction, multiplication. We can directly create an calculator app with this simple code. I hope you understood clearly now. Yeah, many of you said that you have laptops. Anybody installed the Android Studio now? If you face any difficulties, let me know in tomorrow's section. Okay, you need code. You need this code. I have to share the two XML and main code here. Okay, then
What if we can share the project?
what?
We can directly share the project, right? They can open the project.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But it takes time. Whole project. Okay, I will zip that file and I will send in tomorrow class. You can do by seeing the code. Don't copy directly and paste it. Okay, just see the code and do it as on your own. Don't
Most
directly
of the
copy paste
things are
it.
like Photoshop. You can drag and drop the things. You can edit their properties like that.
Yeah,
The same way you can edit your photos. You can also create an application using a drag and drop without interacting with code. Also, he showed like there is a design button. With that button, you can add a button, add a text. So, what's the property of that uh,
yeah. I
buttons
think
and
I
text?
also have some
You can
slides.
all edit those things.
Rakesh, sorry for interfering. I also have some
Yeah,
topics
complete.
to share. Okay, are you able to see my screen, everyone? Okay, I'm going to explain this one. Sorry, I have yeah. As you can see, we have two types, right? Front end language and back end language. In front end, we use what front end means nothing but I have shown you this front end, the button images. What user can able to see is known as front end. What user are not able to see is known as back end. That is the major difference. Okay. In Android, we use XML and Java Kotlin has front end. As back end, we can use server side languages like PHP, Python, or we can for databases we can use SQLite. Okay. Now coming to whenever we created this app like before, like this one, the app is stored in .apk format. Okay. What is .apk means? It is simply has a zip file with a lot of files. Okay. A zip file contains uh, the combination of files, right? A different files, we can zip it together. In this same way, we can zip it this manifest and resources and code files, right? We actually write the code files in .java and .kotlin, but it automatically converts it to .dex files. Okay. Next, coming to creating our first tab, we have created an calculator app. Okay. As you can see, the basic views and layouts. This is an linear vertical layout. We can say this one. Sorry. Yeah. And this is an image view. This is radio button. This is an text view. Edit text. Okay. As we can use it for taking input from the user. There is a checkbox, button, image view. All these are we are used in just previous project. And up components. Okay, right. This one is main thing. There are mainly four type of components in our Android system. First one is activities, services, broadcast receiver, and content providers. What is activity is the combination of UI and a, as I shown you this one. Without this main activity dot java file, it is nothing, right? It should be run based on these rules and regulations, right? And the user only able to see this one. Okay, it will run based on this code. Okay, the combination of these two, we are going to create one screen, right? This is known as activity. Okay, I hope I clearly explained that. And the combination of XML and Java or Kotlin file is known as activity, as I said earlier. Services. Services is nothing but we can't able to see it. Example, downloading a file. There is a no user interface file for this one, right? It automatically started downloading. It downloads whenever, whether the app is opened or closed, whatever it may be. But it is starts downloading. It will download in the background itself. This type of components are known as service component. Okay, we will use this one also in our upcoming projects. So there I will explain this structure clearly. Broadcast receiver. A broadcast receiver simply respond to broadcast messages like call messaging. Whenever we get a call, the operating system shows that something has triggered, like someone is calling. Then uh, the apps, some calling apps have features. The broadcast receiver, they receives that signal and it shows you the message or the calling app. Okay, this is the main broadcast receiver purpose. Next, content provider. The last one we have is content providers. In this, we will share content from one app to another app. Okay, just to share it. Sorry for disturbance. Okay, we share the content from one app to another app or another service, whichever may be. Okay, this structure also we will discuss deeply in other classes. Yeah, that comes to an end. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. And I forgot to say a happy new year to all of you first. Now I need feedback.
Yeah, guys, this is his first class in
Yeah,
GDSC, maybe in his life. So if you can give feedback, the feedback form is given in mail, and you can also share in chat.
share it in chat right now so that I can improve in next class. Is my
So
voice is clearly audible? May I go slow
he'll be
or
teaching
go
Android
fast?
blindly in 7 days. So your feedback will improve these sessions. Okay, if
ఏదో ఒకటి చెప్పండి గాయస్. బాలేకుంటే బాలేదని చెప్పండి. అర్థం కాకుంటే అర్థం కాలేదని ఏదో ఒకటి చెప్పండి.
I
సో
to
దట్
learn this Android development right now. At the first, he struggled to manage this class, but later on he took up the class smoothly. So because of a lack of experience, maybe he felt some of the difficulty. But I feel at the end of the class, I feel very good uh, for his teaching. So hope you guys can join these sessions blindly for 7 days. Yeah, we will provide all the resources like uh, the resources that is shared by Google and the PPT created by Fayaz and any other documentation that will be required for you. We'll share all the things in the
yeah,
group.
you can follow me on LinkedIn so that you can clarify your doubts other than this class. Okay, if there is any doubts in this class, you can ask right now, or if you have any doubts other than class, need in-depth information about Android or cyber security, you can contact me in LinkedIn.
You can provide your LinkedIn ID in short session so that
Yeah,
they can
my
contact you.
my LinkedIn ID. I will try to log in. I will stop my screen sharing first. Yeah,
As they are asking that you have created any kind of application like
yeah,
Android application.
yeah. I have created a lot. Lot means not that much. I have created an alarm app and quiz app, but I have not posted anything in Play Store. Okay,
It
because
requires
no,
some of the subscription.
yeah, but not about subscription. I did not felt that my apps are unique. I have created a clone apps. Okay, so whenever I feel I have created a unique one, I will definitely post it on Play Store. Okay, currently I am working on that. Okay, in near future you will definitely see an app which is unique. Okay,
Then move if you want. He will show tomorrow maybe at free time, but
yeah,
it's time up
you
right
can,
now, so he can
you,
share his LinkedIn. And I think all of you are part of Solution Challenge group, so I will share uh, all the resources in that group. You can access those.
guys, it's still loading. Just type my name, you will get. Okay, just type my name, you will get that. Sorry, there is only 2L in the name. I have mistyped this one. Yeah, in filters use our college name, you can easily get that. Yeah, Rakesh.
Yeah, we can end this session right now.
Yeah,
You can see a leave button downside, right? Leave button on right downside.
I think everybody has left.
No, no, no. Only you
Mhm.
and me
Okay.
have this option. So before that, you can stop the recording